Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Bella with Bella Gitana Tarot. I wanted to do a quick check-in for the masculine just to see where he's at, mind, heart, and physical space. We're just going to use these two decks here just to break it down. I hope you guys are doing well. Well, let's just see what is going on in his mind space, Spirit. And I already did shuffle these, by the way. Okay, so in his mind, he's feeling very grounded. I feel like he's focusing on his growth, just really trying to make the right choices since we have the Seven of Cups here. Seven's usually for spirituality, and the fact that we have the number 5 right there is indicating that he's actually learning about these choices and the changes that it has made in his life. So he's really focusing on growing and making decisions off of being centered and not off of, fantasy and temptation, right? Because that's what the Seven of Cups represent. Beautiful. Bottom of the deck here we have the moon, divine feminine, okay? So, the first word here is fantasy. So this is something that he was definitely not grounded towards, not grounded in the past. And so with the 8 of Cups here, I mean, that's interesting because first you have the 7 of Cups, now you have the 8 of Cups. And so I'm sensing here that he's really starting to being grounded with his decisions so that he can move forward, being in touch with his intuition, with the things that are in his subconscious that's coming forward. And it's interesting because we have 32 here and that is up to a 5, and that's the number that we have up here too. So very interesting. And I don't know if you guys saw the crescent moon last night, but it was so beautiful. All right, and what's going on in his heart space? In his heart space, we have the Magician. So he's definitely curious to manifest these things that are, brewing in his mind. Mercury energy. Really trying to take action and use the tools that he has. Yeah, that's definitely related to him, right? Love interest, boyfriend, fiance, spouse, whoever you're inquiring about. So that's definitely confirming. We'll get a tarot card on that too, even though that is a tarot card. But we'll pull some more tarot to get more clarity. What else, Spirit? What's going on in his physical space? Okay, we have complicated. He's tangled up, okay. Unraveling with these different things that are going on in his life. This could be related to decisions that he made. But he's going through a rebirth here, guys. The Death card. I'm getting here that he's definitely focusing on putting those things that he no longer needs, right? Since we saw the 8 of Cups. And so in his physical space, he's really trying to be focused, perceptive, also has a lot of passion to unravel things that are jumbled up, right? We'll pull some tarot on that. Okay, so in his mind space, Spirit, why do we have tree here? Wow, interesting, because we're talking about the mind. Okay, so he's definitely thinking about how he wants to grow. It could be that he has gotten to a place where he doesn't feel like he's growing, and he's really tired of the same situation happening over and over. It's like he's starting to wake up from this fantasy, okay, that is no longer serving him. That's why that we saw the 8 of Cups earlier, because the 8 of Cups is where you're walking away. You already feel like you are done with those 7 cups in front of you, and you're ready to go towards something more fulfilling, right? And look at this. In his mind, okay, he's been thinking a lot about heartache, and it's interesting because the swords represent our thoughts, and we have the Page of Swords and the 3 of Swords. So usually the Page of Swords also has to do with spying. So he could be spying on you to see, what's going on, where you're at. He could also be seeing you as growing. But I'm getting here that he's thinking about these things, about being grounded and really making decisions off of being centered and not persuaded. Because when he was going off of his fantasy-based thinking, it led him to heartbreak, right? Because now he got to a place where he wasn't happy. Look at this. We have the 501s right underneath it. So he got to a place where those decisions didn't serve him because he wasn't grounded when he made them. And so now he's really starting to wanting to grow and bear fruit, right? Be like a tree and bear fruit and sow something good, you know, instead of sowing this complicated situation in the physical. All right, Spirit, so why is the Magician here in his heart space? Wow, you guys. He's wanting to manifest this connection with you again, feminine. Okay. Says here twin flame connection, you know, they're both in the water. So, you know, we did see the moon earlier, so he's really wanting to be in touch with his emotions, to really come forward and tell you how he's feeling, because you are his wish fulfillment, you know what I mean? Like, he's wanting to manifest this connection back to life, you know. And he's very much in his head about it, even though in his heart he feels that he wants to come forward. In his head he's having like this battle, and this could be why he's in this complicated, you know, circumstance, because his heart and his mind are all jumbled up together, you know. Okay, so why is the yarn here with circumstance, complicated string along in his physical space? Okay, you guys. The Page of Cups. Okay, so in the physical space, he's wanting to message you. Like, he could even be staring at his phone, opening up a message to send a message to you, because he knows this will make him happy, and he knows I will make you happy as well. We have the Sun card here, illumination and growth. I mean, it's no accident we have the tree here that talks about growth, personal growth, and now we have the same thing here. And, you know, in order for plants to grow, they need the sun, right? And that's the same message here. It's like he's noticing that his world has gone dark, that he feels like a statue, you know, without feeling this connection with you, where he felt so much passion, you know, like, look how passionate these lovers are, you know, they're like, they're in each other's embrace, they're just like taking it all in. And by him being alone, okay, in this energy, the Sun card is usually about taking action. It's about shedding light on the shadows. I mean, we saw the Moon card earlier. And usually the Sun is the divine masculine. So he's really wanting to take action towards you in his physical space. You know, it's interesting. He's over here standing by the tree. And we started off the reading. We started off the reading with this tree, okay? So, you know, before he wasn't there at that tree, and now he is. Now he's centered, he's grounded, he's being in touch with nature, in his physical space. He could be taking walks, you know what I mean? There's a crescent moon up there. Interesting, because we just had a crescent moon. And so he's definitely wanting to get out of this complicated thinking and manifest your connection to come back together. This is a conundrum that he got himself tangled in, but now he's wanting to unravel it, you know what I mean, towards his happiness. And then bottom of the deck of this one was Scorpio. You know, this is about ending something to start a new beginning. Maybe you're a Scorpio, or you could be dealing with a Scorpio, but your person really wants to bring this back together. Look at that Ace of Swords at the bottom, you guys. He's having this breakthrough and awareness that he's listening now to his third eye. And look at the Six of Pentacles right underneath that. Like, he's really wanting to give you the world. Equal give and take, okay? And so you guys are one mind, and he knows that his heart belongs to you. In his heart, he's already thinking about you, you know. In his mind, he's thinking about maybe the things that he may have said, right? And in a physical space, he's wanting to reach out to you to end the separation. Okay, beautiful. So let's get one last message here. I just wanted to keep it really brief here. So what's going on? What does he want to say? I never wanted to hurt you. I'm sorry. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely something that he's been thinking about in his mind. He never wanted to hurt you, but also understand that he made these decisions off of fantasy, you know, off of what he thought was going to be better, you know, especially if he went towards another connection. And now he's realizing that you are his wish fulfillment. Bottom of the deck, it says here, every song I hear reminds me of you. It doesn't matter where I am or who I'm with. You always come to mind when I hear certain lyrics. Okay. And I get here that the same thing may happen to you too, because, you know, you guys are mirroring each other. What's going on in his heart? I know when you are upset with me and it bothers me more than you could possibly know. Okay. So he knows in his heart when he has hurt you. He knows, you know, in his intuition and his inner knowing, he knows that he has deeply hurt you. And this is almost like an apology because there's flowers here. It's almost like he wants to write you a letter letting you know that he's sorry that he hurt you. And look at this. I'm afraid to open up fully in love. Okay. So this is why he knows that he held back his emotions from you, and he knows that it does upset you, but the thing is, it had to do with him, that he knows it's hard for him to open up fully in love. What else, Spirit? What's going on in his physical? I am addicted to you, your body, mind, and soul. Okay, and this is something that he might message you, like he can't stop thinking about you and your connection, you know. And it's not just the physical, it's everything. Mind, body, and soul. You are his person. Oh my goodness, look at this. I've never been so turned on in all my life like I am with you. Exactly. So this could be why he's jumbled up, right? Complicated, like he's conflicted because he does feel these urges, physical urges towards you, this passion in his heart. And he is really just trying to sort it all out, you know. The cat here signifies independence, you know. So he's trying to be independent of all those urges and feelings and rise above it. But he knows that he's still, no matter what he does, he's still addicted to you, because we saw that card earlier was saying, no matter who I'm with, I'm always thinking about you, right? Okay. So let's see. Why is illumination here with Scorpio energy to wrap up the reading? Last message. It's interesting. We have stalemate here at the bottom with the breakthrough and awareness. So yeah, he's becoming aware that he is tired of this stalemate, of this standoff of not talking. And Ace of Swords is about communication, you know. So he's ready to break that cycle and communicate. I've closed down my feelings. I quit love. Okay. Wow. So that's what he wants you to know, that the reason why he blocked you, the reason why he stopped communicating, is because he shut down his feelings and he basically gave up on love. You know, that's why he gave up on your connection. But the fact that we have Scorpio here with a death card, this is saying that this may have been his overall energy at some point. But with the death card, that means that something is ending. Like he's finally ending that cycle of closing down his feelings, that he wants to grow and not give up on love. You know, that he wants the sunshine in his life, the happiness that he turned away from because he had been turned off to it. And look at this. This one was actually showing up when I was shuffling. I sense your anger and resentment. I also mirror your fears. I need you to release these so I can too and come back into your life. Wow, you guys. This is very key here because just like you feel these feelings that you want him to come back around, your person is sensing your fears, okay? And he's letting them know that you need to release whatever doubt, whatever anxiousness you feel and resentment towards him, so that way he can do the same and end it, you know, with the death card here, end that cycle and that hurt and that trauma, so that way he can be able to have this breakthrough and awareness and come back into your life. So a lot of times, you know, we may think, oh, why isn't our person coming towards me? I'm ready, blah, blah, blah. And the reason why they can't sometimes is because there's an energetic block between you guys, that until you accept your own love for yourself, only then, that's when, you know, when you open yourself up to receive that love, that's when your person can come back and give it to you. But the major part of why they can't come back to you is because you're putting a wall between you guys. And you may say that you're not, but you have to dig deep in your subconscious and think about, what is it that you are afraid of? And, you know, like I was telling my friend the other day, have tea with your fears, you know, like sit down with your fears and ask them, what is it that you're afraid of? And let your fears really talk to you. And I know that sounds weird, but just interview your fears. Sit down, write them out if you need to. keep writing for like 20 minutes, and I guarantee you, after you finish writing in 20 minutes, that's when the nitty-gritty is going to come out. That's usually what's in your subconscious. And when you do that, I mean, that's when you'll be able to see it right then and there. Wow, I have been afraid that this person's going to hurt me again. And in the same token, they're thinking the same thing too. They don't want to hurt you again. That's why they are afraid to come back, because you're thinking that too. So it really all coincides and it's all connected. And so that's what he wants you to know. I need you, he's telling you, I need you to release this anger, this fear, this resentment, so that way I can do it too, okay? And come back into your life. So, okay, guys. I hope that was helpful. And, you know, definitely comment below and let me know if this resonated. I'd love to hear from you. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so, you know, clicking on the link down below. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.